Gosh, you all just totally missed me dancing. So it's probably good that we weren't on.
I messed up my outbound software. I think I am broadcasting now. I'm going to go
She's looking, everyone.
on to make sure I am broadcasting, but I was not for this. Oh, maybe I'm not broadcasting again.
Oh, Darlene.
Okay, let's just go over here to studio. I'm going to bring my feeds up. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Darlene with Featherweight Doctor. This is evil twin sister Denice. I railroaded her. Oh, we're on. Good.
Oh, thank goodness.
I railroaded her into joining me tonight. I thought we'd talk about featherweights and quilting and tulip ink and, you know.
And I would like to file a complaint.
Oh, no.
There was no pre-script ahead of time, everyone. So when I get this blank look at my face and my mouth is open, you'll be like, okay, well, she prepared well.
Yeah. It's all to make you look foolish, Denise.
I know
My
it.
whole goal.
So not only does she want to make me evil, then I'm incompetent too.
All right, let's see if my comments will scroll like they should be. Thanks for joining me.
Bernadette's here.
That's the Canadian Bernadette.
Oh,
Not Bellingham Bernadette.
sorry, Canadian Bernadette. Got really excited for a second.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Tonight we're doing things a little differently. It is Wednesday, which normally
It's the
is...
sip and sew.
No, it's the sip and sip because we're not sewing. I thought Denise and I could hang out a little bit with everybody. It's Wednesday. I am mid...
It's Friday.
No. Oh, cheese and crackers. This is gonna go. Twin power is in action, Polly says.
Yeah.
Hi, Polly. And Missy's on YouTube and Sandy Martin. Hi, sweetheart. Okay. Let me get the bookkeeping stuff done. Good Lord. Okay. So tonight we're just hanging out. We're having a sip and sip. There's no sewing involved. We're just here to have some fun and chat with everybody and tell some funny stories, hopefully. She'll be the funny story person, I'm
They'll
sure.
probably be embarrassing.
No, can we not do I did just a second ago. I had to run out to the car because I wanted to show everybody something, and I was trotting back in the house, and I thought, oh my gosh, what if I fell down right now? I fall a lot. I do intentional gravity checks a lot, and I
We call them adult falls. No joke, friends.
I didn't fall. I did not fall, but I thought that would be really bad. All right, let me say hi to some friends, and then we'll just...
You all do want me running this. That's
the
for
craziness
sure.
will continue to unfold.
Sandy
Okay.
would like it to be Friday too.
I know, Sandy, we're working on it. We're working on it. Here, you do YouTube stuff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
look over here.
Okay, I'm gonna look over here. Okay, Angel's on from Houston. Hi. Linda Wood's on. Jennifer's on from Verde. And outside of Reno. Hi, sweetheart. Joanne is on from Mississippi. Hello, hello. Gwen is on. Hello. Elizabeth Sowers. Oh my, double trouble, she says.
They're here.
Kathy Klein from Illinois is on. Bernadette from Canada.
Oh, Lawrence is on. Hello.
Lawrence is on from Ohio. Nancy's on. Hi,
Is
Nancy.
Joe here?
Who?
The person who counts my drinks.
Oh, Mel. Yeah, I saw Mel. Drink one. She's got one.
I really can't go over the top tonight because I actually brought the bourbon out. So,
And I'm drinking Vita water, just
That's-
for the record.
Vita water.
I still have about an hour in the car after I'm done here, so
We're not letting her get too crazy,
yeah,
everyone.
no. All right, Sharon Kohler is on from Iowa. Hello, hello. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Kathleen is on from SoCal. Hi.
HAWT.
Did we say hi to Nancy yet in Lake Stevens? Susan Woodslong. Hi, sweetheart. Francis. Hi, Francis from Virginia. Fran Lordy's on from Indy. Kim Paulson's on. Hi, sweetheart. Mel. Oh, Denice is on.
Oh, I am the nice one, everyone. I love Mel.
From Mel and Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Drink one.
Drink one.
Okay.
Bourbon.
Carla's
makers.
on. Oh, Carla, thanks, sweetheart. Carla says, Darlene always talks about how smart you are.
Carla, I like you, but I will tell you, she didn't give me any questions ahead of time, so she is not going to make me look smart this evening.
I'll be like, I'm going to ask all the hard questions early.
God. Yeah, before the bourbon hits my head, that's probably a good idea.
Hi, Debbie St. Clair. Hello, hello, hello. Franny's on. Sandy's on. Jerry Lou from Clearwater, Florida. Hi.
It's
Gwen is
Sip and Sew
on.
Friday, everyone.
Della is on also. And Sister Mary's on. That's why you have an Apple Watch fall detection. Amen, sister.
Oh.
George is on. Hi, George. George, let me talk to you, sister, for a second. Did you see I put the next featherweight maintenance class on? It's in July on the Thursday, the 22nd. Does that work for you?
Wait. Where?
It's the virtual one.
Oh.
Yeah, so you need to message me if that date works and I'll get you in the class because I owe you a class.
George, we may be in it together. I have like 8 that need maintenance.
Yeah, and she almost used Windex on one of her machines in front of me.
Okay.
This isn't my big fat Greek wedding.
I
Windex does
didn't-
not go on everything.
I didn't know.
Well, now you do. Michelle's on from Oklahoma.
Such
Hi.
pressure, everyone, to be the sister
Mel,
of
it's
the
got
Featherweight Doctor.
Your drink count is
Okay,
counting.
thank you, Mel. Thank you.
And Sandy's like, Vita water. I like it.
You're snoring.
Oh, no, I hear snorting. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sure it'll come out at some point.
All right. Oh, Isabel.
Oh, headquarters. Hi.
Yes, Isabel's holding down the fort at Featherweight Doctor. Hi. Isabel and Ray, actually.
It's the fair Isabel Swan.
Yeah, she has a nickname in my household.
Mm-hmm.
The fair Isabel Swan. You guys, she has the cutest dog. He's been staying with us. His name is Arlo, but it really should be called Scooby-Doo because
That's what Darlene said.
the real like Scooby-Doo cartoon looks like this dog in real life. Did I say that right?
You did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's the cutest. And he's a Mastiff, so he's a leaner. So if he likes you, he leans on you.
And Rogue loves him, everyone.
Mel, Denice's not coming to Omaha, but she's coming to Phoenix with me.
You guys, that is going to be so much fun for whoever's going to the Phoenix stuff. We will have so much fun because there is really good Mexican food and lots of tequila.
Keep it together.
Whoa, whoa.
I would like to just say that what I am doing in Phoenix has nothing to do with drinking.
Right. Because we don't sip and sew our fingers.
No, we don't. No, we do not.
Or cut the tips of our fingers off with potentially our rotary cutters.
Oh, Mel says if Denise going to Omaha, we're in. Why am I not good enough for you to come to Omaha?
That would be really fun, but I think I'm working that
Dang,
weekend.
Melanie. Dang. That's right. You got the whole name, not just Mel. Oh, let me show you what Mom made.
What Mom made for me.
No, okay, not for Denise.
It's for me.
Look at her beautiful Curiouser and Curiouser quilt. She's sending it to me for quilting.
Oh, it's going to be here?
It's gonna be. Oh shoot, there.
I think there may be an accident, everyone.
I think it might go missing. There'll be a robbery, and that will be the only thing taken.
Well, there actually, to be honest, there may be a few other things taken.
Oh no, look, Sharon. Lacey says, I
Oh,
totally
yeah.
sewed my finger. How did you do that?
It's easier than you think. I have totally cut the tip of my finger off, so I know this.
What?
Yeah, you just kind of run over it.
Oh
And
my
then you're like,
your rotary cutter.
yeah.
She sewed it with the featherweight.
Well, that's possible.
103 in Abilene.
Gee.
Yikes. Okay, I gotta show you. I got a present in the mail this week from Mel.
Sandy Martin!
Tequila involved.
Mm-hmm. And Mary Fisher bourbon is actually my drink of choice, just
You
to be
guys,
clear.
look. Okay, my good buddy Mel made this, you guys. Look at how beautiful. Look, it even has Tula fabric on the inside.
It's pretty darn cute, everyone.
I brought it because I have to move into it. You know how you have to move into a purse? and
You're
move
going to
out?
give it to me?
No, no. Mel made this for me.
Mm-hmm. We'll see about that, everyone. Do you notice how neglected I am as the sister of the Featherweight Doctor?
Oh, wow. Whatever. Whatever. Polly said definitely worth the steal.
Oh, it is definitely worth the steal. But I think it would be better if she gave it to me. Don't you all think that's the case?
Sharon, did you need stitches with your featherweight sewing injury? Girl, I really don't know how you do that. They don't move fast enough to do that. Unless you have a school bell. Do you have a school bell? Oh, that's funny.
Good job.
So I thought we'd talk about our featherweights because now our collections are the same size. Do you realize this?
You have like, how many do you have?
9. We have 9 each.
Oh.
So with the Texas Centennial Edition, I am now up to 9. Uh-oh. I guess I'm making another one.
I will say that Darlene's collection is so much cooler than mine, though, because she has all of the unique machines, the pink elephants that you never see. And, it's funny when we do, when we get to do shows together.
It's coming. It's happening.
It's happening. And everybody thinks I'm Darlene, but it's fun to kind of talk about the pink elephants that she brings to display for everybody because it's almost like a museum. Things that you would never see out in the wild.
We'll never be in the same room with some of them.
No, all together. That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
So
I know. I was really fussing about that unicorn that I'm getting next week, the top label one. Actually,
did you tell them about that?
I did. I have
So
several
cool.
people now who want it, and I'm like, I guess if I really wanted it, I probably shouldn't have talked about it because now I feel like I need to sell it. So
She'll get some good pictures of it, though.
yeah, I will get some good pictures of it. It is definitely one of those unicorns.
No. Yes, Judy. It's time to catch up.
Yes, definitely. Only 7? Jeez. One is a 222. I have of my 9, one is a 222.
Nance, I've been watching the weather for you and just dying over the 115 to 120 range for this week for temp.
June is the hottest month in Phoenix.
It is?
That's
It's
because
not
the
August?
monsoon. No, June is the hottest
Oh.
month. It's when the temperatures will get like in the 120s, and it's the beginning of monsoon season.
No. Nancy, you should be here. It's a lovely 70.
So Polly says, I've sewn through my finger once. It was so strange. You only feel it when you see it.
I agree
That is
with
weird.
you, Polly, because you're so in shock when you actually initially do it.
Good Lord. Is
Oh,
Ray
hi,
on?
Ray.
Hi, Ray. Oh, Judy wants to know more about this unicorn.
Oh, tell her. It's the coolest story.
This machine is called a top label featherweight. What it is it's a machine from 1939, and there were a couple of handfuls of them. They're basically factory misfits. The rumor is some guy was working on either a 66 or a 99 assembly line earlier in the day, and then switched over to the featherweight line and forgot he was on the featherweight line. And so instead of putting the word Singer on the top of the lamp or on the lamp assembly, it's actually on the neck behind the lamp assembly. And it's a known defect. But it's because it's a
pink elephant.
Yeah, because it's a pink elephant, all of a sudden it's highly collectible and sought after.
Kind of like the black sides, right? Like
Jennifer says, I only have 2. I'm only a baby collector.
Jennifer, it's
That's
not
how we all
me.
start.
It's my husband who's now trained to look for these things wherever we go. Cars, swap meets, garage sales, you name it. That man has brought home more than I have. He's a good one.
Oh, Isabel says, we're all sitting and watching. Is Ray, Rogue, and Scooby-Doo. Sandy, we knew you meant Blue Diva, not Blueberry. It's okay. It's okay. You need to keep that one. I know, but I know. I actually already have a buyer, so I'm like, it's okay. It's probably good that it happened so fast because I didn't really have time to
Pine over it.
second guess. I don't need another pink elephant. I have more than I need. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Sandy Reese has 7.
Oh, good. You're on your way.
I had 7 like just a few months ago, Sandy, and now I'm up to 9.
Let me tell you, when you have 9, your sister, the Featherweight Doctor, yells at you for not using them enough, and then sews on one and says something like, "When was the last time you maintenance this thing?" Like, that's all I do all day long.
You guys, what's the rule, ladies? What's the rule about featherweights? You can only have as many featherweights as you can use in 1 month. Where are your featherweights right now?
Okay, okay. Someone.
Oh, Linda Witt says I only have 3.
Good.
Oh, Linda has 3.
Linda has 3. Yeah, I know, everyone. We are in the process of
Downsizing,
and they're all in storage, which is so sad. I have Dolores. She's my main featherweight.
because she was the first, right?
She was the first. Yeah. So I have her out, and I sewed with her a couple weeks ago when you and I got together.
Well, good, because she was
at
lonely.
Featherweight Club. Because we don't talk about what happens in Featherweight Club.
Judy Fletcher says, I do not like that role. It's just so that we take the best care of these little beasties that we can.
It's probably a good rule, even though I don't like it either, Judy.
The motor pulleys have to move every month. The kryptonite to the featherweight is just sitting. Although I will say that I have pulled machines out that have been in the bottom of closets for 30 years.
Yeah.
Or more.
And they just start right up.
And you plug them in, and they just sew.
So we're okay, ladies. Don't worry. We don't have to use them all every month.
I think I would like that 39. Love pink elephants, but I want your school bell.
Yes. The school bell's really cool. And the Texas Centennial?
Yeah.
That one's cooler. But I really like the black side because it looks really different. How did you acquire Scooby-Doo?
So, Isabel adopted Scooby-Doo out of a rescue.
Oh,
He's a rescue.
Oh.
He is part Mastiff and part adorable.
And
I don't
part
know
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I don't know what the other thing is, you guys, but he has like the dumbest, goofiest little. And his ears come up and do this.
Oh, so cute.
And he's huge. Like,
is he huge?
He's not like Chica huge, but like
Chica was huge.
I had a full blood English Mastiff, and she was ginormous. Scooby-Doo isn't quite that big, but I forgot about all of the funny Mastiff traits. How they lean. That's how you know they like you, is they lean up against you. And they also sit weird. They sit with their legs out, like they're sitting pretty to the side.
They also hide behind their owners whenever anybody knocks on the door, which is hilarious. Hilarious. And Sharon, don't you tell anybody that you need to downsize. You just keep going, sister. Keep going.
Sharon, my unicorn. Oh, you have a Texas Centennial too, Sharon?
Oh, that's what she said. She has a Texas machine.
I have a Texas Centennial too.
Is she on the list?
You and I do truly have unicorns. Are you on the registry? Because I haven't got on the registry yet, because I just acquired her. Oh, she has 8. Probably need to downsize too.
No, you just go, sister. Just go.
Melanie only has only has 1. Oh, Judy P's late. Girl, you are late all the time. Did you spend a lot of time in detention in school?
Okay, Polly. I also would like a black side and a 222. But I'm waiting for my infamous sister to find one for me and give it to me.
That's probably not going to happen.
Bring my collection
I'm just
up to
saying.
10. It's a nice round number, don't you guys think?
Mel's making them play for the Texas Centennial. She goes, does it count that Joe's ancestors died in the Alamo?
Oh, that's so sad.
I bought the machine out of,
No, I won't.
is it Amarillo? Yeah, I bought the machine out of Amarillo.
You did? Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Judy has a Texas Centennial too?
Wow.
Wow. If you haven't registered your Texas Centennial, you need to get on the list. Because there's
on the
only
list,
18. Oh, Lisa Meadows is on. Hi, sweetheart. Judy wants a Chicago badge. So my dream machine, y'all just putting out there in the featherweight universe, is a crinkle.
Ooh, you don't have a crinkle?
No, that's the one. That is the one that I really want.
How many of those are out there, do you think?
Mary. Yes, Mary, you are first on the list for a school bell. I know.
Wait, how many crinkles are out there?
There's probably more crinkles than the Chicago World's Fair. I know there's more crinkles than like Texas.
Okay, so
Centennial.
tell everybody how the crinkles came about,
Well,
because we all need a history lesson.
Oh, and Polly says black sides are amazing.
Yeah.
I just love it when you get Morticia.
I love Morticia too.
So the crinkles are a featherweight that were made during the shutdown. So Singer converted their metal making factories to ammunitions depots during World War II. And they didn't make any sewing machines for the general public, 42, 43, 44.
Oh.
But they did make a special, highly collectible featherweight called a crinkle that was made for the U.S. Army to be used on the front lines to repair uniforms and garments and stuff.
Was it like the paint issue a mistake?
No, they were meant to look very utilitarian.
Oh.
So a crinkle featherweight looks just like the black and the tan featherweights with the longer bed extension, but they have no decals, no chrome, a painted black faceplate, and it looks really dull, like a bed liner of a truck. But, yeah,
because they were industrial.
Yeah,
okay, let's find a crinkle for Darlene, everyone.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say, Franny?
What did we say?
Judy, you know someone in Omaha that has one? Could he bring it by the shop so I could pet it?
Oh, surprise, surprise. That would be so exciting.
What, Polly? Uh-oh, I fell out with my auntie as she gave away.
Oh, WTF.
No.
And I know that's not this kind of show.
She said I fell out with my auntie as she gave away her crinkle to her bestie over her favorite niece. What is her number? I'm going to let her have it. That is not okay.
Not okay, everyone.
Wait, Judy P., you have a crinkle?
Huh?
Wait, hold the boat.
Wait.
Because that's a 45.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Mary Carnes, you're first in line for a black side. That's right, because you are Sister of the Year.
I thought I was Sister of the Year.
No, she took care of she got Franny a school bell.
Oh.
Yeah, you are Sister of the Year.
I may divorce Darlene and I'm available for adoption. Mary. Just to be totally clear.
That's funny. So other than, we know Dolores is your favorite.
Dolores is my favorite. But I also have a 10, which Darlene totally yelled at me about, you guys, because of course she's been in storage, and so
there was tape on her bed.
I did not do that, just to be clear. And then I have a white, which is adorable. And then I have a Centennial. Those are probably my coolest machines that I have. And then I have like literally the ones that Dave found, my husband, dear Dave.
Dave.
Like automobile swap meets. He comes home with featherweights, and I'm like, I needed to go to the automobile swap meets with you. Apparently I don't. He just buys them for me.
She adopted you.
Oh, thank God. Somebody adopted me. And then I think the least expensive featherweight I ever wound up with, if you guys listened to us, I don't know, almost 2 years ago, I told this story.
Yeah.
So Dave and I pop into a garage sale in Duval, Washington, which is where our main
no
house
man's
is.
land.
Just random. And he's on the phone in the truck, so I pop out and I run around the garage sale and I don't find anything, and I get back in the truck, and then he gets out of the car, still on the phone, hangs up as he's walking to the garage sale, and I'm kind of watching him out of the corner of my eye, and I see him pick up what appears to be a featherweight case, and I'm like, I didn't see that.
You ran by too fast.
He's like a radar for featherweights.
I love him.
He just finds them randomly at places. Anyway, and I see him walk over to the woman. He's making no eye contact with me.
Why did your lights just turn on? That light. Is there a ghost in this house?
It's on a timer.
Okay. 4:27. It goes on. Like, what is going on?
There's a ghost in here. Anyway, he walks over and he hands this case to the woman, and then he hands her a single bill. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that for a second because
it's a honey.
I'm like, what bill is this? Did he hand her $100?
How wide-eyed was he?
He would not make eye contact with me, so I knew something was up. And then I was like, was it $20 and it's just the case? And he thinks, oh, I'll just give her the case. And he walks very intently back, looks at nothing else in the garage sale. He opens the back door.
You gotta get out of here.
He puts it in the back seat. He looks at me and he goes, don't make eye contact.
Just drive.
And I'm like, and we jump in and we drive away as fast as the 25 mile an hour speed limit
You went
allows
26 miles an hour.
26 miles an hour. And then I'm like, what? How much did you give that woman? And he goes, 20. Because she actually handed him change back. And I was like,
$20?
and she handed him change back.
She clearly didn't know what she had.
And I said, is it just the case? And then he starts laughing in a really weird way. And he's like, no, it's the whole thing. It was her grandmother's.
Did he get the name?
No, but it was her grandmother's and it's broken. That's what he tells me. And I'm like,
How
well,
broken could it be?
holy shit, I know the Featherweight Doctor. Like,
Watch your mouth.
sorry. I'm like, how broken could it be?
Lawrence, I apologize.
He goes, I don't know, but what's a new motor? That's like the most expensive thing on there, right? And I thought, yeah.
That's awesome.
But and it wasn't the motor, everybody. It was just the tension assembly, which is how much? Like $15?
Well, if you buy a real one, it's 50, but
Oh, okay.
like not with plastic parts. Yeah.
So anyway, that was my best deal.
So Lisa, my buddy Lisa's on here. She lives in Phoenix. She says, I have a black 221, 61 for the year of her birth.
Oh, nice.
Black 222, tan, white. I know where she got the tan one. And now a black 36. That's a beautiful collection. She says I'm done. She told me on the phone the other day she was done.
That's what you think until you stumble onto the $15 featherweight at the garage
Well, you
sale.
can't leave no one better leave a $15 featherweight at a
I don't
garage
care
sale.
how broken it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Jerry Hendricks wants to know, were there other models made with that crinkle finish? Yes,
That's
actually.
a good question.
The old treadles used to be made with that dull finish. So, but it's really
I have
important.
seen that in a treadle.
And I think I've seen them in the 66 and the 99s also, but girls and Lawrence. It has to be,
And Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
Sweet Lord, Joe. Who's going to count my drinks?
It has to be the featherweight that's its tabletop. The other models with that crinkle finish were in a cabinet. So, Francis says, my first 221 was a school bell. Nice score, girl. My second was...
Some of the second batch of featherweights.
34, like mine. That's great.
200 crinkles.
Yeah. So
Man, thank you.
mom looked up, there were 200 crinkles made. That's awesome.
And then how many like Texas expositions?
Well,
were
I
there?
will be 18 on the list. 18th machine on
But
the
there were
list.
obviously quite a few more. People just don't.
You had to be present at the Texas Fair in 1936 to buy one.
Oh, that's so cool, you
Yeah.
guys.
So Francis says, I was thrilled to even have it, but was in bad shape, so I couldn't afford to fix it. A friend wanted to buy it, and because she was a friend, I did sell it to her reluctantly. I've missed it desperately, I'd say. Desperately ever since. Can I be on the school bell list and a black side list? Yes, Francis. it is going to come to throws if the next one of those that I find. But Mary's first on the black side list. Mary's first. All right, Debbie Sinclair says, got my second one for $35 and it's perfect. High five. Good job.
Good job. That's amazing.
Lisa said, those don't count. The ones for $15 at a garage sale. Those don't count.
They do. It works perfectly.
Sandy, the Texas one literally looks like the other featherweights. It's just the decal on it has a red oval on it and it says Texas
Got a pretty little badge.
Exposition Centennial. That is one expensive little badge.
It's got a pretty little badge.
That is one expensive little badge. So I have my grandmother's 201. Also, she lives in a cabinet. My grandmother was our grandmother.
Wow.
Our
Kicked
grandmother.
out so quickly, everyone.
Well, Mary,
So quickly.
you've been adopted into Mary's family.
Whoa.
So our grandmother's 201 is from 1945 or 46. It was a wedding present from her husband or grandfather. And it's beautiful.
She gave me that one, everyone.
And it used to live in another family member's house, and then I got it back from her because I really wanted one. I really wanted it.
She stole it.
I paid her for it. I did not steal it. Anyway, it runs really nice. She used to make wedding dresses on it and stuff. It just doesn't. It's in a cabinet, so it's like hard to use because you have to like
take the cabinet,
pull it out, and
yeah.
But it will forever live with me. It will forever live with me. But it sews really nice still. Really, really, really nice.
Oh, Melissa's also on the black side list,
Yeah.
apparently.
I knew there was one other person. Thank you for reminding me. Dang, watch me find a black side over the weekend and be like, who was the first person on the list?
Oh, God. Mary Fisher, not only do you need to search for garage sales, you also need to go to automobile swap meets.
Yeah, so for those of you ladies that get drugged to these things by their husbands.
Kicking and screaming, let me tell you.
Apparently. Go.
So I picked up both the tan and the white at an automobile garage sale. Well, like swap meet. It was huge. It was on our local fairgrounds.
People were missing their teeth.
I think I paid, well, a lot of people are missing teeth when you go to the Evergreen State Fairgrounds in Monroe, Washington. I think I paid $400 for both the tan and the white. I think that's what I paid.
That's good.
It was ridiculous.
Oh,
It was,
Jennifer, Denice has a table for sale.
oh, I do.
A featherweight table.
I do.
I sold mine a long time
Do I
ago.
have two, or did you sell my other one?
I paid you. Denise has one.
I have one.
That's right, Sandy. You're after Mary on the school.
Call Darlene. And call me soon because I would like to not transition it.
Francis, no. She says, I promise if I ever find a crinkle, I'll let you ladies compete to buy it from me. No,
Wow.
you call me first. Darlene is the top of the crinkle list. That's not how this works.
About that. You like have this whole like community of women who are like, I want a crinkle.
I feel left out. I want to be on a list. Francis. You're on a list. You owe me a picture of you and these earrings, Carla. That is your list you're on.
Oh, Polly, car boot sales.
It's a car boot sale?
That's the automobile swap meet.
In England. That's awesome.
I love it when you join because we get to hear all this cool stuff.
I can't get up at 6 a.m. on Monday. Sundays. Polly, maybe it's because it's after midnight and you're still up talking to us.
Could be.
Jennifer, the table should work for the school bell. You just have to be really careful. Listen to me very carefully. If you find a featherweight table, they have metal, like, clampy deals,
thingies.
and they'll scratch your machine. So when they came from factory, they had a leather sleeve on them.
They did?
Yes, so they don't
Oh.
clamp and they don't scratch. But a lot of the leather has disintegrated and the stitching has fallen
I don't
apart.
have leather on mine.
So please just make sure that if you guys, any of y'all, stick a featherweight down in a featherweight card table, the wood ones that were made from factory, that you have some, like
blue tape?
I would actually just go buy that moleskin stuff they sell in the
that's a good
foot aisle that you can stick on the clampy thingy so they don't scratch your machine.
We are doing good with hand signals tonight.
How much for your table? I want one.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'll give everything to Darlene. You guys reach out to her.
Oh wow.
We just made her the middle person.
Let's not put me in the middle, shall we? You're first on.
She has
Oh,
the shipping.
Mary says I'm first on their list.
Oh,
such a
that's true.
sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Odie's counting down till she gets her patience featherweight.
Oh my god, I love that name.
Actually, I think that's a really pretty name.
It is.
Shrink wrap. Yeah, shrink.
Yes,
this.
Jennifer.
She has my number.
Joe, I'm getting low.
That's awesome, Polly. She says they sell everything that can fit in the car boot.
I know,
And
I love that.
sometimes you can find some amazing deals.
Sometimes you can find featherweights at swap meets. Go figure. I mean, really, the guy had no idea, like, what he had. It was awesome.
Lisa, I think my mom-in-law has an extra table in Phoenix. I'll find out for you. I'll be on the hunt.
As long as somebody finds her a crinkle. Now I want a crinkle. I don't even need another one.
It's like my unicorn.
Really?
And then the Texas Centennial fell in my lap, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll buy the Texas Centennial. But then I was like, I really want a crinkle.
We'll find her a crinkle, everyone. Everything will be okay.
I'll let you know, Lisa. All right, so you don't have a 222.
Look at Mary. No, I don't have a
Every
222.
week.
And you've had a bunch of them come through inventory.
They
You
weren't-
should feel
they weren't
bad about
free.
that. You should feel. In fact, I think didn't Hans get one?
Well, hers was not free.
I'm not asking for one for free. I just need the family discount.
Oh, okay. Oh, Polly says, if I ever come across a crinkle, I will send it over. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we have clucked on longer than we probably should have. It was silence on being ready for 30 days. I had, oh yes, yeah. You did get ghosted for a few weeks. It's also one of our songs. That's funny. Okay, Mel and Joe are looking for a crinkle too.
Oh, we love you guys.
Wait, hold on. Are you kidding me? You're coming to Omaha? Like, are you?
What? But wait, they're coming to visit us.
Wait, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Because
you're supposed to be coming to visit us.
But I'm in Omaha in August, the 19th and 20th.
And we'll be in Phoenix in September.
Yeah, and then, but I thought you were coming to Coeur d'Alene. Are you not coming up here now?
Oh, that's right.
We don't have to. It's okay. We'll talk later. Jennifer wants to know the difference between the 221 and the 222. Well.
Oh, goodness.
So the 222 is the Cadillac of the featherweight world.
It's also another pink elephant.
Yes, it was, well, that like horribly. They made over 100,000 of them in the mid 50s over in the UK plant, and they were intended for the European market. So they weren't really supposed to be over here in the US. And so that's why they're so hard to find here. They are, what makes a 222 different than a 221 is it's slightly heavier because it has feed dogs that actually drop for free motion quilting, and the bed extension slides all the way
That's the
off.
coolest part. You can do cuffs really nicely with that.
Yeah. Wednesday with double T's.
Oh,
Carmel,
Mel, you are just traveling like nobody's business.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
They're getting in their motorhome.
Oh, nice.
But there's no good diving in Omaha, Redmond. Coeur d'Alene would be good diving.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene would. They dive in the lake all the time during the winter. It looks. I ride my bike in the winter around the bike trails, and the divers go in the lake when it's like 20 degrees outside. It's so good.
Well, there's also Lake Ponderay is one of the deepest freshwater lakes in the country, and they actually test submarines.
Oh yeah,
in it. It's so deep, and so I know that there's diving there too. I'm just saying. Her and her husband are master divers.
that's awesome. That's always something I wish I could do.
Now I'm too claustrophobic, and I don't swim well enough.
I'm gonna get over that at some point.
Why? We're really old. Let's just move on. Let's conquer something else.
Speak for yourself.
You're 3 minutes older than I am.
Shut the front door. Mel, you tell her.
Okay, friends. Friday I will be sewing
And sipping?
and sipping, but not with Denice because it's Coeur d'Alene this weekend,
Coeur
which
d'Alene.
is the big show car event and that takes over Coeur d'Alene. So she and her husband,
Yep.
Franny, a good price for a crinkle. They were $5,000 before COVID. So I don't know.
Sweet Lord.
Oh, Lake Tahoe, great diving. There you go. Mel, Lake Tahoe for good diving.
Yes, Coeur d'Alene this weekend.
She says we may have to bring our gear. So she's going to be partying it up, and I think I'm going to be painting a living room.
Yep.
And there is a big gaping hole in the floor of my tiny home, aka
The
travel trailer. And because we had some water damage before we bought it, and Andy, my darling husband, has decided to rip out the entire floor in the main cabin.
He's making it better for you.
Yes, and I have to pick out flooring, and so I am going to be doing house trailer improvements.
Tiny house improvements.
Tiny house improvements.
Or trailer improvements.
Hi, Leanne. The good price for a Centennial, again, pre-COVID, 800 to 1200.
Oh, I paid $500 for mine.
Yeah, but COVID, all bets are off. No wonder we don't know when. Exactly.
Joe, I'm going to need you to count my drinks on the Friday night cruise.
Y'all sending us to dive in the
silly.
freezing cold. Yeah, wetsuits.
Do you?
Bougie, tiny home. Exactly, Odie.
We have to make it sound better.
Then I live in a trailer when I come to Idaho. She lives in a trailer in Idaho too from time to time.
We have an Airstream, thank God.
Okay, now
bougie.
that's bougie.
Bougie.
Mine is not an Airstream.
We should do something at the Airstream at some point.
Well, that's what I was
You were
thinking
gonna do
for
that?
Friday night because you have that view.
Maybe at some point.
We'll do it from the front. COVID. For that, it's a dry suit.
Yes, Mel, it would definitely be a dry suit when it's like, I think the water gets to be about 42. Yeah, and the air is about 27. It's great.
All right, friends. Thank you for joining me.
Bye.
I will be back here at 4 o'clock Pacific on YouTube and Facebook on Friday for the Sip and Sew. I don't know what I'm sewing yet. Probably working on my penguin quilt, which is my tiny home quilt project. And I brought my Texas Centennial this week, so I'll be sewing with that.
Okay, fancy.
All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
You made Denise and I's evening.
Yes.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.